Well, good afternoon, traders. And if you can see straight from the price board, we go to the equity markets, which have been on absolute fire of late. You know, we've seen some multi-year highs, all-time highs in the case of the US markets. You can see that there's a little bit of give back today. Certainly our calls for the US 500 down about 4 handles at the moment. Dow futures down 25, and you can see our opening calls for Europe and UK are giving a little bit back at the moment. There's not a look of data to look forward to in Europe tonight. You can see that we've got European retail sales numbers, you've got the service numbers there, but I wouldn't expect them necessarily to cause too much of a move. The equity story is one of, have we gone too fast, too far? And really, you know, people are sort of taking a little bit off the table. As you can see here in Asia, you've got some positivity playing through in the Japanese market, but again, that's really a reflection of what's happening in dollar yen. Have a look at the daily chart that I've put here of dollar yen. It's very much a reflection of what's happening in the yield curve. You've seen the real steepening, bear steepening at the back end of various parts of the yield curve. Certainly 3-month 10-year has been one that we've been focused on for quite some time. You go back to the 29th of August, that was sitting negative 55 basis points, steep inversion. That now sits somewhere around about 28 basis points positive. So that has been a pretty aggressive move playing through. 2s, 10s have obviously steepened pretty aggressively through that situation. And it's no surprise with those long end yields really underperforming and moving up quite sharply. You've seen dollar yen moving up quite nicely. You can see that horizontal level of resistance around 109. We've broken through. There's been a couple of fake outs of that level. The market sort of having a failed break there, but we got and closed above that level last night. Now we've come back a little bit through Asia, as you can see through the FX markets, through the price tables here. You can see we're 109.06 at the moment, down 10 points or so. We're back testing that format breakup point, so it's make or break time, so to speak, in dollar yen. There's not really a lot in the night session in the US that's really going to cause too much of a move, and I think it's part of the reason why we're seeing a bit of a give back coming through some of these risk assets. The idea that we've been seeing the steeper curve is also something that's resonated in the gold market. Yeah, fine, we're up 3 handles, but there's been a bit of a liquidation of gold longs over the last couple of days. We're down 1.6, 1.7% in the European session. We're currently sitting 1487. Most of our flow has been on the bid side today. There's been people looking to buy this pullback, but I will say that if you have a look at the charts of 10-year real yields, that's inflation expectation adjusted yields, whether 5 or 10s, yeah, you have seen that moving up, and as long as real yields are moving higher, if they continue to do so, gold prices are going to find sellers. The other situation, if that rate of change in real yield starts to move higher, I think that you're going to see a bigger kickback in equity markets. I think you're going to see some struggles on that situation. Funding costs do matter. The market is giving a kickback. As I say, you've seen a really strong move of late. The question that's kicking into traders' minds now is now that we've priced somewhat to perfection the idea that we are going to see convergence between the US and China, what is the devil that's going to be in the detail? Are we going to see one meeting? Are we going to have to see a number of meetings before that's formally signed through? Will the US really roll back, and what are the concessions they're going to want from the Chinese in retaliation, effectively, for giving them this rollback of tariffs? So there's still a lot the market wants to hear. We've probably priced in quite a lot of good news, and that's why we're probably seeing a few sellers crossing across the board today.